Ahoy-hoy everyone, welcome back to the Shelves Have Eyes. I'm Phantom, and today we're going to be doing something slightly different. This is Transformers Studio Series 86 Shockwave with the upgrade kit that I previously covered. And today I have a set of Toyhax for him, the Reprolabels set for this particular figure. So how about we take a look and see exactly how this is going to jazz up this figure, let's just say. Shall we? So looking at the included pieces, there are 6 individual label sheets for this set. So we have these 2, these iridescent ones, and then the small one here. So these are for the gross body. These are for, I would assume, the arms. This is his chest and anything that is metallic purple. Here's secondary iridescent labels for his chest. I assume these are exactly the same. And then faction insignias. So here's Shockwave with his full Toyhax on, I guess you would say. I did have some difficulty getting the labels correct on his gun arm. I think I got them correct, or as correct as I could get them. What does not really show up very well, however, is the fact that the labels on his arms and the bottom part of his legs is raised and iridescent. It creates paneling that glows purple, which is a really nice touch in person. I don't know if it really is coming across in the video. Also, they gave you little pieces here that include an iridescent raised look on both sides. They didn't do anything to his head. There are no labels for his head or his face. I did put this nice label on his chest to make it look a little bit more three-dimensional. It almost looks like this is actually a raised label. So it looks like there's a plastic panel here like his original toy had, with this grid design and an iridescent mauve underneath. I also put this large Decepticon label on his chest like his original toy did. The labels for his arms come pre-made with the Decepticon insignias, so these replace the ones that are on his original toy. There's just some nice little details here that come out because the labels are a slightly different, darker purple than the purple of his toy. Or, sorry, they're a little lighter purple than his toy, and it really makes some of these panels really pop. His backpack had a preponderance of really tiny labels. These are shiny black labels, and then there are shiny lilac labels that really kind of just pop out these details on his backpack. For his chest, once again, they've given you labels here to kind of make a kind of diamond-esque, iridescent, metallic look to his chest. And then these are a series of silver labels, which is, it's very hard to tell because it's reflecting the purple of the toy, but this entire piece is now outlined in silver, kind of like his original toy, and kind of like how his character model looks in G1. They give you these nice little panel details here for his upper legs. They did give you a singular piece to put on his cod piece, but because of the upgrade kit that I've installed, it does not go all the way. This is supposed to, it essentially ends there and then it folds underneath. This does not fold anywhere because it's just as long as the new elongated crotch piece. So the label doesn't really fit very well. It doesn't really go underneath quite so great, but it really does kind of help this slightly off color that this extra upgrade kit piece was. It kind of makes it stick out better, I mean, or worse. The color difference between the purple in the labels and the purple of the plastic kind of matches the purple on his new cod piece, his new waist. So it almost looks like some parts are the exact same color as they should be. Down below here we have even more of this paneling here that allows things to like kind of pop out and look more detailed. His side panels also are almost entirely redone. They're outlined in a darker gray, and they've got a kind of chrome look to them that's really nice. His feet were a problem because the booties that fit on the original toy's feet, which I don't know if I can actually take off at this point, don't actually match the dimensions of his actual foot. So the labels themselves go into these grooves along his foot and then underneath. Obviously, I couldn't do that with the booties, but I tried to get them to fit as well as they could. And, I mean, the effect isn't as great as if he was not wearing the boots, but also it's not terrible. So all told, I would say that this upgrade kit is a substantial improvement over the paint job in the original figure, even with the upgrade kit. It really just makes him pop, and I really like all of the detail that it brings out. In my original video for Studio Series 86 Shockwave's upgrade kit, I did not transform him correctly. Yes, when he is transformed into his alt mode, his trigger, these pieces that these sides pieces of his leg fold out into, the tower on his spaceship mode, they do not actually clip into this piece here, but you can get a pretty close approximation of it. And I mean, like I said in the original video, I'm not going to sit here and transform Shockwave all the time. So for what this was, it's an excellent upgrade for, what, the $15, $20 I paid for it. It does kind of help the new waist piece blend better with the rest of the figure. And I do like the way that it makes the changes so that he doesn't, it's taking away a lot of the vestiges of his Siege mold, which was this blank panel that had all the circuitry on the bottom, behind. By covering that up, it really does kind of feel like this is a new figure. So, all told, I think the Toyhax are an excellent investment, and I'm happy to say that he looks pretty good even with the upgrade kit.